Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, and in today's video I'm going to tell you the story of the injury that almost got away and how most injury lawyers miss this very thing. Okay, so I represented this young woman in a case. She was a younger woman, so her mom took the lead on the case. Okay, which is, not uncommon. I've got a lot of clients over the years who I've represented. They're like 22, 24, 21, 18, whatever. And like the mom or dad steps forward and they're the point of contact. And if I need information, the mom or dad corrals the younger person and make sure the information is collected and given to me, to help them out. So like every lawyer, I have staff who helps me with the clients. And so one of the things we do sometimes is, if we can't get a person on the telephone, if mom or dad are taking lead on the case and they're the point of contact, I'll put that right in my database so my staff knows that, and I'll tell them that during morning meetings, so that they know that when we have to contact the client. So what we do is, we can't really order all the medical and then start negotiating with the insurance company until you're done going to the doctor or until your treatment is plateaued, right? So we had an old list of medical providers, and it was like, I don't remember how we found out, but like we basically found out that the patient hadn't been there, the client hadn't been there in some time. So that my paralegal at the time called the parent, and they were like, okay, I'm not sure, I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm not sure, I'll get back to you. Let me talk to her. I'm not sure whether that's complete. I'll get back to you. So it was like the 3 strikes rule. She's tried to reach out to him 3, 4, 5 times. I don't know if mom is super busy. That does happen. I don't know if the actual client is in college, busy working 2 jobs, boyfriend drama. Who knows, right? The lives of young people are crazy and they're focused on other things. So believe it or not, I'm a lawyer, but I'm also a human being. Anyway, so my approach on those is, look, if we are reaching out to them 3, 4, 5 times, they can't give us a straight answer, then I want them to come in and just tell us the list is complete. If they can't do it over the phone, and we've tried between 3 and 5 times, tell them, I want a face-to-face meeting in my office. Bring any medical bill, doctor's business card, address, phone number, collection notice, note or paperwork they give you when you leave the ER or leave a doctor's office, anything. You bring it to me. Bring it to me. I'm going to meet with mom and the kid. Well, not a kid, but... So they come in, we sit down, and we go through it, and they give us the complete list, and it turns out that the client had been seeing another doctor for a very, very serious medical condition called CRPS related to the incident. And it's one where my very experienced, very amazing, God bless her, God love her, great, she doesn't work at the office anymore. The other thing I'll mention is, I'm not throwing her under the bus. Everything that happens in my office is my responsibility, and I have my eyes on it. And that's why I personally train everybody who works in my office, and we do morning meetings, and I am on top of everything that comes into and out of my law office. So based on my experience working at other offices, it does not work that way at a lot of offices. It's very slipshod at some injury firms. Other injury firms are fantastic, so your mileage may vary. My point is, this was a very intelligent woman who eventually went to law school, and she was just like, this is complete, they're not telling us, let's just do the demand letter, let's just send it out. As soon as you get a money offer, they're going to take it. They're not interested in the case, they won't call me back, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, 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 no. We have to have a face-to-face meeting. Boy, am I glad we did. Okay? Because it turns out this young woman's injury is permanent and serious. And that makes the case worth 7 figures. Maybe more. And that, being a lawyer is not a job. It has to be it's not even a career, it has to be a profession. And in a profession, you have to have a level of dedication, and if you don't, you're not doing it right. You have to have a level of dedication. Believe me, I'm like everybody else. I'm a little bit of an introvert in that, if there's an opportunity to go to a party and go to a pool and be on a boat every weekend or every day, I'm not the guy who's going to do it. I've got plenty of friends who never heard of a vacation they didn't want to take. If there's a party, they've got to go. If somebody's going out to dinner, they want to be there. They never want to be home. They never want alone time. They never want to read a book or stay in and watch a movie. They're like, go, 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 go. And I'm talking about people my age and older. I'm getting to be an old fogey. I'm not that way anyway. I'm more of I'd rather study, I'd rather make sure all my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed kind of guy, which makes me, I think well suited for this profession. But my point is, like, the level of detail that a good lawyer and the number of phone calls, pieces of paper, documents, both to review and respond to, but also stuff you have to create, answering discovery, doing depositions, court appearances. Like, if the average person saw the volume of paperwork that the average lawyer, the average successful lawyer who has enough clients processes, they would be like, yeah, that's not a job I would want. And I think, in fact, I think a lot of young people look at the hours and the pay, which the pay can be pretty good, but they look at the hours and the stress and the hassle and the control over your time. And a lot of people just don't want to go to law school, or if they get out of law school, rather than going to work at a law firm and really learning how to be a lawyer, because you don't really learn how to be a lawyer in law school. That happens after you get out of law school. It's almost like an apprenticeship, but you're getting paid for it. A lot of young lawyers would rather just work 8 hours doing what's called document review at a big firm, where they're not really learning anything. They're not learning how to go to court, how to write a motion, how to represent a client, none of it. But it's easy, it's 8 hours a day. They can still tell their friends they're lawyers, they make a living, but they're never really going to learn how to handle the cases. So, anyway, I digress once again. So, I think pretty much that's all I had to say on that topic, other than, you need a professional lawyer. You need a lawyer who is going to be engaged in your case. Like, there are law firms, anecdotally, that I know of out there who do nothing but hire assistants out of the country to handle intake through settlement. The lawyer is never involved, or the lawyer might take a peek at the case at some point, but the lawyer or a lawyer is never really involved. Or it's a lawyer from another country, and the education systems in other countries are not as good as the U.S. So somebody who is considered a lawyer in another country may only be an entry-level paralegal the way we educate people here. And then you have issues of language barrier and the people, the virtual assistants, not having any experience with the way the procedure is here. And it's dangerous, but people do it. They're doing it for cost savings. Lawyers are doing it for cost savings. I use mainly in-house employees. I do have some virtual employees, but they're limited to particular tasks, and I review their work. I stay on top of their work. I review their work myself. So I would say that's why you have to be wary of lawyers who you hire them and you never are actually talking to anybody in the office. You're only talking to remote people or like entry-level clerks who you can tell have no idea what's going on because they can never give you an answer. Or the lawyer who will never talk to you, or the big TV lawyer who signs up a bunch of cases, sifts through them, refers them to other people. You know, a lot of those lawyers are not licensed in Illinois or in your state. They hire a lawyer in your state so that they can operate in that state under that person's law license. But really all they're doing is they're a mill. They're signing up cases and sending them out. They're not ensuring that an actual lawyer has actual eyeballs on the case. So beware. Make sure, look, at the end of the day, you need to talk to a lawyer when you're signing your case up, and you need it to be somebody who seems legit. That's the Reader's Digest on this one. So anyway, my point is, I'll wrap it up. If you need a lawyer, if you need help, if I can provide any help to you, please do not hesitate to give me a call, 312-500-4500. Call me anytime, night or day. Talking to me, talking to my people, absolutely free. When you call, you'll talk to a call center person trained by me, and then they text and email me your info and I call you back. Okay? I'm not going to call you back in the middle of the night. It's got to be, pardon me, I got to be awake and conscious in order to call you back. So, what else? Oh, not ready to talk to a lawyer. I have 2 killer tools. One is called the Case Cash Calculator. It tells you what your case might be worth. The other one is the Settlement Calculator. It tells you whether you might have a good case or a case with some challenges. Cool thing is, those are right on my website, link in the description. Completely free to use. Use them as many times as you want. Share them with friends. I'm getting tons of positive feedback. Why? Because they're free. They take 10 or 20 seconds for you to answer. It's like 7 very simple multiple choice questions. And you get custom info based on your situation without talking to a lawyer and no obligation. So check those out. If you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you get notified when I release a new video. And finally, if you wouldn't mind, if you enjoy my info or if I've helped you in any way and you don't mind giving me a 5-star review on Google, that would really, really help me out. Very competitive market. Lots and lots of big companies that spend thousands and thousands and millions of dollars on advertising to get your case and then process it like a number instead of you being a human being with an individual case. So those are who I'm competing against. So good reviews really help me when people review, you know, what I do. So you can leave the link in the description. You just go to that web address on your phone, tablet, or computer. Takes you right to the page. Click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit. You're done. Takes you maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds, but it really helps me out. I really appreciate it. Invaluable help for me in doing what I do, making sure people, you know, getting the word out. And also, like, when you subscribe to the channel or like it, it sends a signal to YouTube to send the video to more people. So, you know, the name of the game is to make sure people don't fall into these insurance company traps, and they maintain and enhance the value of their cases so they get everything that's coming to them. Because I can tell you, in the vast majority of injury cases, people think injured people get overpaid. I'm here to tell you it's the exact opposite. It's insurance company propaganda. The vast majority of people are underpaid. And that's what I'm dedicated to preventing. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If there's anything that I can do for you, or any help you need, or if anyone you know has been injured and needs a lawyer, please send them my way. And the best way to reach me is 312-500-4500. That's 312-500-4500. Free call. Call anytime, night or day. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you and your family are well. But if, there's any hootenanny going on, any problem, any challenge, any question that you guys have, just pick up the phone and call. I promise I'm nice. I'm not faking it. I'm not faking it for the camera. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate your viewership. Have a great day. Take care.